I keep having this like surreal thing, like every time it's like nearly a new month, I'm like, how is it June? Like, I just feel like the year has gone so quick. But welcome to June and my June TBR. I picked out quite a lot of books this month because I feel like the entirety of like the beginning of this month I've been like so unmotivated to read. I feel like everyone has been in that spot though. So many people that I follow on YouTube and stuff like that have made videos about like book slumps. You know, it's been stressful going back to university, things like that. But yeah, welcome to my June TBR. The first one I picked out is Hook, Line and Sinker because I've read It Happened One Summer and I loved it. It was so cute. But this follows a fisherman as well. I'm pretty sure this follows Hannah, which is Piper's sister, and a man called Fox, and it's a similar thing. It's grumpy and sunshine, it's a romance, and it's really, I can't wait to sit down and read it. But I picked it up mainly because I loved Tessa Bailey's It Happened One Summer. This is a new book that I've got only kind of a couple months ago. I haven't had it for that long. And it's Get a Life, Chloe Brown. And it's about Chloe, who is chronically ill, a computer geek with a plan and a list. So she writes a list of things that she wants to live and like experience in her life, and then she enlists basically a guy called Redford Morgan, who basically teaches her how to have fun. It was like a friends to lovers forced proximity romance where after they spend so much time together she realizes that she likes him much more than she thought she would. The next one is How to Kill Your Family. This has been around for the past like 2 years or so where people have been talking a lot about it, but the back of the book is pretty vague, so I won't give away a lot of spoilers, but I will read the back. It says, they say you can't choose your family, but you can kill them. Meet Grace Bernard, daughter, sister, serial killer. Grace has lost everything and she will stop at nothing to get revenge. The next is a thriller crime kind of novel, and it's The Silent Patient. Again, the back is pretty vague, and it just says, Alyssa Berenson lived a seemingly perfect life until one day, 6 years ago, she shot her husband in the head 5 times. Since then, she hasn't spoken a single word. It's time to find out why. And I'm pretty sure there is someone that she ends up speaking to, and that, yeah, only I can make her speak, so I'm assuming we read from the POV of the person that she does speak to. But whenever I'm in a book slump, I literally love reading like mystery kind of thriller crime books. I feel like I fly through them, so I'm really excited to pick that up. Plus I've seen so many positive reviews about it. The next one is Sorry for the Dead by Nicola Upson, and in this we follow an author, which I love reading books about authors. There's something so ironic about that. We follow Josephine Tay, and she writes books about crime, things like that, and then she is accused of being complicit in a murder. It says to clear her name and uncover the truth, Josephine has to confront the darkest secrets of that apparently idyllic summer. I love like crime, mystery, thriller books. The next is Final Offer by Christina Lauren. I read the first 2 books of this, and I was going to wait to buy it until I could find like the original spine, but with the 3rd book, but I don't think they'll release it. So I bought this one with the new spine. It looks fine, I'm not too bothered about it. But this is the 3rd book in the Dreamland Billionaires series, where we follow Alana and Kane Callahan. They were like friends in childhood and they had a relationship, and then he has to move back to a lake house that his grandfather owned in order to stay there for a summer and then sell it after that summer is over. But when he gets there, Alana is living there and she claims that she owns it. Forced proximity, best friends to enemies to lovers, billionaire romance. Christina Lauren, she knows what she's doing. The next one is Dating Dr Dill, and this is the mixture of like family interference, marriage of convenience. They don't technically get married, but you know, they like start dating, I guess, and then they realise that they actually love each other. But Dr Dill is a doctor who needs funding for a community centre, and her aunties say that they will give him the funding if he convinces her to fall in love with him. And she wants the family home, and her dad says that if she gets engaged within 4 months, she can have the family home. So, marriage of convenience. The next one is The Shock of the Fall, and this I've never really seen anyone talking about it, so I don't really know exactly what it's about. But the back says, I'll tell you what happened because it'll be a good way to introduce my brother. His name is Simon and I think you're going to like him. I really do. But in a couple of pages, he'll be dead. And he was never the same after that. I got this in a charity shop and I read that. Both people got blurb and I just fell in love. I had to have it. So yes, please. I actually only got that a couple of days ago and I can't wait. This one, I've technically already started, but I'm only page 18. So I'm going to put it in this video. And it's Our Castle by the Sea. I'm pretty sure it was Jack Edwards, review this book. And I really, really love this. It's about a family set in 1939, so during World War II, in England. But the mother is German. And there is like a legend, I guess. Because obviously they live in a lighthouse. Did I mention that? They live in a lighthouse. But there's a legend that a couple of girls had their souls stolen by this mystical beast that lives in the ocean because they was like praying and singing to this mystical beast to save their fathers who were lost out at sea during like a really bad weather. But yeah, there's like a whole legend that this like mystical entity, I guess, stole the souls of these girls and turned them into stone. And the young girl, Pet, who is 12, she had a feeling, there look, a girl who is somehow destined to become part of the strange ancient legend of the Daughters of Stone. Oh my god, the kiss curse. I'm also like partway through this book, but I'm putting it in this video because it probably won't be in my wrap up for this month. And this is the next book to the X-Hex. I'm currently in such like a witchy vibe right now, so I want to instantly pick this up right after I read the X-Hex, and I'm pretty sure it follows Gwen Jones, which is either the cousin or the sister of the girl in the first book, and Rye's brother, who is called Wells. But Wells moves back to Graves Glen, and he decides to open up a magic store which is competing with the one that Gwen owns. So like boss proximity, enemies to lovers, it's a romance if I didn't give that away. The next one is How to Build a Girl by Caitlin Moran. This one, it says, my name is Joanna Moran and I'm 14 and I've decided to kill myself. I don't really want to die, of course. I just need to kill the old me, build a new girl, Dolly Wilde. She'll be everything I want to be and more. But as with all the best coming of age stories, it doesn't go exactly to plan. This is another mystery and it's called Appendicting Poison, and here we follow a group of retired school teachers and someone in their town sends letters to like their friends and their family and things like that containing their like deepest, darkest secrets, and they like destroy marriages, they get people fired, they like pull apart families, things like that. Like whoever is writing these letters are like destroying people's lives. So this group of retired school teachers take on this like mission of like finding out who is writing these letters. If you enjoyed this video, giving it a like would really, really help my channel so that I'm able to keep putting out content for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video.